taco shows. The good, the bad, and the ugly. The highlights and, unfortunately, the lowlights that stood out this past week in the vast sea we call humanity.
This is 101.1 WJRR Orlando's Rock Station. The good, the bad, and the ugly brought to you this hour by JRR's Sunday Fun Day with our very own Taco Bob this Sunday.
We're doing a little earlier this Sunday. Claremont coming to see you at Mullet's. We're going to be out at Mullet's starting at noon.
Noon o'clock.
Yep. Noon to 2. Going to be out there. Surfside tea and vodka specials. Great prizes. We have tickets for Volbeat, Stick Figure, Coheed and Cabaret. We're doing tickets about every 15 minutes. We do cornhole. It's just fun. It's exactly what it says. It's a fun day on a Sunday. Noon. Claremont, Mullet's.
Yes, I do have the your Power Flusher sound effects ready to go.
Good. Okay.
As we'll go through this bad stack, which had 2 late entries, thanks to stories here that have popped into the news in the last cycle. Both local. We got an Ocala baseball coach / youth church volunteer arrested for alleged sexual misconduct with multiple minors.
I hate when as soon as it comes in, there it is. He's involved in
29-year-old John Salez. Again, these are allegations. He'll have his day in court, but I don't need to go into the unsavory details here. You all are grown-ups and can probably fill in the blanks yourself.
Thank you, because it's a Friday.
Then we got a couple of law enforcement officers that got to go in the bad stack, and men and women of law enforcement, we support and appreciate the hell out of you, but everybody, has got to, the deal. You screw up, you're going to get called out too. Polk County deputy has resigned after allegedly stealing $300 during a traffic stop.
What would ever?
Deputy Justin Register resigned after he was arrested and charged with petty theft, a first-degree misdemeanor.
Dude, you work that hard to get through the police academy. You have your job. Everything's going well, and you're stealing $300. Come on, man.
Actually, the fellow officers sniffed this one out.
Good.
So, and they realize that, if you get these bad apples, it makes life more difficult for the other police officers.
Yep. Weed them out.
Court of public opinion.
Weed them out.
Then over in Ormond Beach, we all saw the video this week of the incident that happened a while back in December. The woman who had been arrested under suspicion of DUI, who was belligerent and obnoxious and very drunk, was taken into custody, brought into the police station, handcuffed, and while during the being processed and trying to administer, tests to her, became belligerent to the point where the officer slammed her to the ground and cracked open her forehead while she was handcuffed.
That's 2 wrongs there,
Jacob
both of them.
Cannon, you can't. Come on, man.
And she was in the wrong for doing the yelling.
Sure.
But, sir, no, you don't do that. You see his partner in the video kind of going like this.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah.
There's going to be some paperwork on this one.
Right.
This is on a video camera right now.
Exactly.
No. Jenkins, what are we?
It's always Jenkins with you. Nonprofit executive director arrested for fraud in Ocala. This would be 40-year-old Denny's Grundy, arrested after investigators say he sent hundreds of thousands of dollars to himself while he acted as the executive director of Open Arms Village, a nonprofit that helps homeless people. Gee, I wonder what those hundreds of thousands of dollars could have done to help the homeless people they were intended to help.
Yeah. People donated that. Dirtball.
What else we got here? Guy in Lake County arrested this week, accused of attempted video voyeurism of a victim under 16. This is the old hidden cameras in the house deal. 36-year-old Carlos Robinson was hosting a family, including a young girl, video camera. You're grown adults. You can now fill in the blanks on the details there.
Sick man.
How about the dude who was pissed off because he got thrown out of South Turn on Friday?
Came back in shooting.
He shot up the outside and hit 3 people.
Yeah.
That's
shooting.
Anthony Keznikoff. He's facing multiple charges on that deal. All right, that's the bad stack. You want me to just flush this stuff all? Oh, the Dirty Dirts in Marion County who had the handgun hidden in her pants that shot the officer.
Oh, God, man, that one's... And they searched her, but didn't find it then. Wow.
I can understand why it might not have been a thorough search looking at her mugshot.
Yeah.
Brianna Hardin.
Were those sores? Or
That's gross.
Come on, flush all the bad.
Clean it up. Get it out of here. All right. On to greener pastures with Mr. Good News and his Good News Network, which he co-ops from some site.
Yeah, you know what? Shout out to the Good News Network. They've been 20 years doing this, man.
By the way, if you're newer to the program, this is very, very short on details.
Oh, extremely.
Yeah.
All I do is read the headlines, but you can decipher usually from headlines. Like this one, a parasail operator, right? He's just out there doing his parasailing. He turned into a rescuer after a big storm hit the Jersey Shore. He's like, hey, I'm parasailing. We got good winds here, and now they got the storm. Oh, no, she needs to be rescued. So he went and did some rescuing. You get a little pow.
Damsel in distress deal.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. How about this? Somebody for their 20-year anniversary, this farmer, he runs a wheat farm, I think, because it says golden wheat anniversary. The farmer used his crop field thing, Crop field? Oh, yeah. To create a 1-mile message for his wife of 20 years. Says like, hey, happy 20 years.
Take a break from doing the crop circles to etch a name or...
Yeah,
okay.
And made with putting Bigfoot footprints. Yeah, that got her.
Same guy.
I know. Happy 20th to you, and I'm happy for you guys. But that was a waste of some wheat, man. Pow! I don't care about this. Some decorated swordfish. Oh no, it's an actual sword. 1,000-year-old sword was decorated with spiritual symbols. Pat. They found 1,000-year-old sword in the Dutch River. Now it's on display. Could you imagine if you were jumping off a cliff? You know how people do that cliff jumping into water and they're like, ah! If you fell and got impaled on 1,000-year-old sword, definitely rusty. Pow! Thousands of whales.
Swordfish.
That would suck, getting stabbed by that. On to the ocean for another story. Dozens of whales were saved by locals after a mass stranding on an Icelandic beach. I'm guessing they just looked and said, man, all this stuff's melting. Let's just beach ourselves. And then these good doers come along and save us. Come on. Pow! This is police. Police asked Boston seniors to walk the beat with them to get exercise and make friends. It's like the feel-good thing. You bring the officer with you, and the officer brings the senior with them, right? And they know they're normal people. They're not some dude stealing $300 at a traffic stop. So anyway, pow! Who's this little 12-year-old doing? Oh, he's a hero. Oh, hell yeah. Boy saved a family from a blaze and secures future job by impressing the fire chief. He saved a family, Pat. He's only 12. That's pretty good. At 12, I was starting fires. He's
carrying them out right on his back.
Yeah, he's saving them from there. And then the fire chief said, you have a job when you get older if you want it. I doubt it would work. I'm glad for him. I hope he becomes it.
Did you pow him? Or?
Oh, yeah. Hey, dude, little 12-year-old pal. That was a little 12-year-old pal. Very gentle. He's got fire hands right now. That's about orphans. Nobody wants to hear that on a Friday. Oh, your favorite, Pat. Taylor Swift visited Children's Hospital. Her fans donate tens of thousands to the patients.
Wasn't that here in Florida?
I guess. I don't know. That's not the headline. Pow! But good job, Tay-Tay. I do it just to drive Pat crazy. So, these firefighters, they lifted. You know how firefighters are usually strong, right? These firefighters, they got to run up and down stairs with hoses and stuff. And the tanks on their back while it's lit. But these firefighters, they lifted a 700-pound boulder to rescue a man that was pinned face down in an Alaskan creek. Boulder on your back. Drowning, basically, in a creek. I'm guessing, because you're face down in a creek.
Story's like a month old.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, they had just had it June 23rd. There must have been another Boulder one. Pow! You ain't bringing on my parade over here. Oh, this 4-year-old saved the teacher's life. Is that one a month old, too? We're going to give her a little 4-year-old pow. Pow! All right, we're closing her up for today.
Thank you. It's been a true ray of sunshine.
Otherwise, there's a whole bunch more orphans, and I'm glad they're getting
swordfish
adopted.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Beached whales. You ready for Lynch and Taco's commercial-free workday rock block?
Coming up at 8.
You got it.
Lynch and Taco. On demand, download the iHeartRadio app.